Hello there. Welcome back to grade 11 mathematical literacy. In this video, we want to look at the common test of April 2021. So we are going to look at the second question of that question paper, that is our question 2. So our question 2.1 reads, study the payslip for Ms. Rajesh Godwa below and answer the questions that follow. We're given a monthly payslip for Rajesh Godwa. So we are having a payslip that you just need to go through before you answer your question. The 2.1.1, what is the difference between an employer and an employee? And we know that the main difference that we have between an employer and employee is that the employer is the person, or be it the business who hires or gives other people's jobs. So basically, the employer hires workers, and then the employee now is the person that has been hired to do a particular job. It might be a person hired, or an institution or a business that has been hired to do a job, that becomes an employee. So basically, that's what we have in terms of the difference that we have between an employer and an employee. So on the answer section, obviously, we need to put this down as we are saying. This is 2.1.1, and we are saying employer. Employer is the person who has is the person or business who hires or gives other people's jobs. Other people jobs. Then, if you look now at the employee is a person, or be it an institution that has been hired, and the party that has been hired becomes the employee. So, employee, that has been hired to do a particular job. So, that's what we have in terms of the difference that exists between an employee, an employer, and employee. Then, the second part, calculate the value of A, total deductions. So, we have got A here. And you're seeing that is a total deductions. You're having the deduction section, 1,290 rands, and then you could UIF 1% of total earnings, 1,000. We are just going to add 1,000 plus 1,290 plus 137.50. So this kind of answer section, we are just going to present as such. Whereby we are at number 2.1.2, and we are saying calculate our A. We are saying 1,000 plus 1,290 plus 137 rands 50. So we go there and say 1,000. Then we add 1,290, and then we also add 137 rands 50 cents. And then the total that we are going to get comes 2,427 rands 50 cents. So basically, this becomes the final answer. This is your total deductions. So we are saying this represents your A. So this becomes your A. So this becomes your A, and we go to our next question, which reads, show by calculations how the overtime payment of 3,750 was calculated. So our overtime is here. So the question is, how did we arrive at this 50? And then overtime rate is 75 rand. So that's, say 50 times 75, you're supposed to get this 3,750. So you can just show that as well as a proof by saying this is now our 2.1.3. So you say 75 rands times 50, you are supposed to get your 3,750. So this becomes your final answer, which is exactly as the figure that we are given here is 3,750. So basically, that's what we have. We go to the next one, define the term net pay according to the given context. So obviously, net pay we are saying is the gross minus total deductions. So basically, we are saying the salary minus total deductions, then you are supposed to get your net pay. So we can just try to describe it. So we are saying the salary, net pay, is the salary minus total deductions. So basically, that's the description in terms of our net pay. When we go to the next part of our question, which reads, calculate the payee amount as a percentage of the total payment amount. Round off your answer to the nearest percentage. So we are supposed to present your payee as a percentage of total payment. So basically, we are going to say payee as the numerator. Payee will become the numerator. So we are saying pay as the numerator, and then denominator becomes your total payment. So total payments becomes denominator, and it's going to be 100/1. So basically, if you look there, the pay we are given it is 1,290, and then total payments we are given it there as 13,750. So basically, that's what we're going to come up with. We are now saying it's our 2.1.5. Whereby we are saying the payee is 1,290, and then the uh, total payment 13,750. So we have 13,750, and then we multiply by 100/1. Calculate it, and you see that we are going to get your 9.3818 as a percentage. But if you go back to the question, you see that it requires us to round to the nearest percentage. 9 is in the range 0 to 4. It doesn't change our 9. So 9 remains 9. So our final answer becomes 9%. So basically, that's what we have. Then go to the next part of our question. State one benefit for contributing towards UIF. And we know that UIF stands for Unemployment Insurance Fund. So one benefit is that it gives short-term relief to workers when they become unemployed. So we come here and we state that benefits by saying we are still on 2.1.5. So we are saying if gives short-term relief to workers while they become unemployed, or we can say when they become unemployed. So this is what we have. Then this becomes the last part of this page. Then we can go to the next page where we're given 2.2. Bali introduces owns a small baker. Bali bakes circular birthday cakes. She uses the recipe below. You're given the recipe that you also need to go through before answering the question. So beneath that, now we've got the questions, start the recipe and the information above and answer the questions that follow. 2.2.1, convert the total mass of flour, brown sugar, and carrot to kilograms. So we can just try to identify the flour, whereby we are saying the flour is 340 grams, and then we have got brown sugar. You go down checking, and you've got brown sugar, carrot to kilograms, carrots, then carrots to check carrots, and you see that the carrot that we have is here, 500 grams. So we need to find the total first, and then obviously we convert the total grams to kilograms, as we are trying to convert to kilograms. So those 340 plus 235 plus 500. So we are saying 2.2.1, whereby we are saying 340 plus 225, and then we add 500. You see that the total that you are supposed to get is 1,065. And these are grams, and these are, you need to convert them to grams, but we know that 1 kg is close to 1,000 grams. So obviously to convert, which means we're going to divide 1,065 grams by divide it by 1,000 so that we can get number of kgs. So we are now saying 1,065 grams, I'll divide by 1000. And you're going to get 1.065 kgs. So this is the conversion. Then next question is saying write down the simplified ratio of golden syrup to lemon juice. So golden syrup, check where it is. It is 125 milliliters. And then it's to what? To lemon juice. And lemon, check for lemon and see that lemon it's here is 5. So basically it's going to be 125 S to 5. But that's 125 S to 5. We try to present it in such a way whereby we are saying 2.2.2, we have a 125 S to 5. So basically you can see, you can just look for any number that can be divisible into 5 and 125 without leaving a remainder. And you see that we already have 5 there. If you say 5 divided by 5 and then 125 divided by 5, still you don't leave any remainder. 5 into 5, you get your 1. 5 into 5, you are going to get your 1. And then we divide the other side, whereby we are saying 5 into 125, and we are going to get your 25. So 25 is 1 becomes the simplest form that we can have. So remember, it needs us to write down the simplified ratio. So we convert it to a simplified form that we've converted to 25 is to 1. So we go to 2.2.3. Mbali shares the recipe with her sister who lives in Australia. Her sister uses the oven that only has degree of Fahrenheit readings. Convert 170 degrees to a degree Fahrenheit. You may use the formula degree Fahrenheit equal to degrees Celsius times 1.8 plus 32 degrees. So basically, we just substitute the 170 that we have here for degree Fahrenheit and 120 degrees Celsius. We're going to substitute it here, and then we can be able to convert it to Fahrenheit. So we are saying 2.2.3. We are going to say 4 degree Fahrenheit is equal to go back, we see that we have got degrees Celsius, which we are given as 170. So we substitute there 107.8. And obviously, we are going to get your answer that you're going to get there in 32 degrees. So this is what we are going to get your 306. And then we add your 32. And then go further, you see that the final answer that you are supposed to get there is going to be 338 degree Fahrenheit. Remember, we are converting to degree Fahrenheit. So basically, that's what we have as our final answer. So that's what we got 2.2.3. And we can try to go to the next question that we have, which is saying Mbali starts preparing to bake at 0910. At what time will the cake be ready for serving? So we try to see the periods of baking that we are given, or the duration that we are given in the information that we have here. But we are told that cooking is 1 hour 30 minutes and preparation is 25 minutes. So basically, the period is 1 hour 30, 1 hour 30 plus 25 minutes. 1 hour, you can try to add there by saying 1 hour 30 plus 25. You see that we are going to get your 55. So it's going to be 1 hour 55 minutes. So this 1 hour 55 minutes, we add it to the starting time, which is 0910. So basically, we are saying 0910 plus 1 hour 55. And from there, you can see that we can try to add to see what do we get there. So if we add, obviously here you get 565, and then here you're going to get your 10. So 1065, you know that we've got 60 minutes in an hour. So you take the 60 minutes out of 65, and then you add the hour to 10, it becomes 11 hours, 11 hours, which is 11, and then the hour that we've taken there, 65 minus 60 that we've taken to, it is an hour, you're going to remain 5 minutes. So it's going to see 11:05. So basically, that's the time when the cake will be ready for serving. That is 11:05. So basically, that's what we have on that part. And then we go to 2.2.5, which says Mbali used 5 dozens of cakes she baked. So we need to know 1 dozen 1 dozen needs how many so that you can be able to calculate for 5 cases. So we try to refer back and try to see. But we know that every dozen, 1 dozen is got 12 eggs. 1 dozen consists of 12 eggs. So to get the total, we are going to say 5 dozens by 5 times 12 to get the total number of eggs. And then we see for every cake how many eggs are needed. Then we can divide to see how many cakes can we get out of that. So we go there and try to see in terms of for every cake. Right. If you come here, you'd see that we can just try to refer to the information that we are given. We see that it needs four eggs. We have our 4 here, indicating the requirement that is needed. We've got 4 eggs here. So I'll go down and try to calculate within that context. And we see now, so on our calculation, 2.2.5. First of all, what we need to find the total number of eggs, whereby we are saying we have got 5 dozens. Then we multiply that 12 eggs in a dozen. So we get 60. So we've got 60 eggs, total of 60 eggs. So out of these 60 eggs, we know that for every cake we need 4 eggs. So you're saying to see now the number of cakes that can be we can get out of 60 eggs, you're now 60 divided by 4, and then you're going to get your 15 cakes. So basically that's what we use. So on the last part of our question, it reads as the cost price of 1 cake is 450 rands. To determine the selling price, Bali in Rajesh increases the cost price by 45%. So determine the profit made from selling 5 cakes. Determine the profit made from selling 5 cakes. So the profits we are going to say, the cost price of 1 cake is 450. Cost price of 1 cake is 450, and then to get the selling price, you get 45%. So remember, if we say cost price plus our profits, you get your selling price. So basically here we are already given that the cost price is 450, and then the profits is the one that is given is 45%. So basically we can just simply get profit of 1 egg because the 450 is for 1 cake. So basically we can just calculate so that we can find the figure that we have for the proportion of profit of 1 cake is going to be 45%, which is 45 over 100, and then multiply by 450. So from there we can be able to see the profit of 1 cake. So if you calculate there, see that you're going to get it as 202 around 50 cents. So this is a profit for 1 cake. Then the question is asking profits for 5 cakes. So we need 5 cakes. So basically we are going to say around 50 cents, and then we're going to get the total profit is 1,050 cents. So basically that's what we put last part. So thank you for listening. Let's not forget to subscribe and share to our channel. Let's not forget to share the link to our colleagues who are doing grade 11 mathematical riddles. More typical examination questions are going to be uploaded on this channel. So let's get notified. Let's subscribe. Let's turn on the notification button so that when we upload new videos, you get notified. As for this video, I'm signing out. We'll meet again in the next video.